Have you ever noticed that you can think you're in control and you think that you understand and that you're deciding your life journey and your life destiny and that you're in, complete control, which to an extent you are. We all have free will. And then all of a sudden something happens. You're like, I couldn't have controlled that. I had no control over that whatsoever. That has been happening to me a lot lately. And it makes me realize that you have to have the discipline to be right where you are, but you also have to have the awareness to understand that you have to kind of just leave certain things up to the universe. So personally, I believe that we come here and we have life contracts to fulfill, and those are spiritual and physical, obviously. But I believe that we have predetermined things that will happen in our lives, and we also have free will. So we can choose to do certain things. It's like, I could choose to grab this water or protein drink and throw it across the room, but that would have an effect of some sort. But at the same time, what I'm saying is that, there could be some event like losing a loved one or, marrying someone or having a breakup. Those things happen that could potentially have been predetermined for you to have to grow and go through something in order to evolve. So I just noticed a lot lately where I'm like, oh, I got this. I'm in control of this. And then it's like, just kidding. Like the opposite is going to happen. And it's pretty incredible. So it's really cool to see. And the more I become aware of it, the more I surrender to God. I surrender to the universe. I'm like, okay, whatever you want, I'll do it. Because we obviously have the ability to be punished and punish ourselves, but also be, gifted amazing things. And, there's no giving without taking and no taking without giving, but there's also like, it's yin and yang, and there's really only so much that we can do besides follow our passions, be disciplined, be a good person, give all you can. And, it's just funny because it seems like every time, and I know you know what I'm talking about. Like you can connect with, like, as soon as you think you're in control, as soon as you think something is going to go a certain way, it's like, it lets you know, like the universe will slap you or like smack you and just be like, sit down. You think you got right. Sit down, wait your turn. And that can happen through like physical injuries or, you see like fighters or some athlete like working, training. And then like a week before the event or the fight, like they get hurt. And it's like, well, okay, it wasn't your, it's like, and then I really encourage you to check out a book called You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. And it's a beautiful book. She passed away, but, she in part of that book, she lists out every injury and illness that's possible at the time. I think it was written almost 30 years ago, but or maybe even longer. And it's really, really fascinating. I've spoken about this before, and that book is really, really, really incredible because it's, if you think about it, we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and all of that is connected. And basically her theory is that if you're going through a certain injury or illness, you're having to go through a certain life lesson that means something, and we're all connected. There are no coincidences. And I just am making this video to remind you to surrender to the universe and be a good person, be the change you wish to see in the world. And if you want to support, go over to adventured.com, pick up a shirt or a hat or a sweatshirt or make another sunglasses. We got tons of different products coming out, and I'm super excited about that. So go over. It's a brand that I'm starting, and it's not like I'm trying to push it super hard, like go buy my merch. It's like, it just stands for a brand that is all about being authentically yourself, being outside, living a life worth living, and just putting your best foot forward and giving all that you can and being a loving individual. And then also just created funt.com, funt.com. And that is a company that I'm so grateful. It's all about reinventing the education system. Funt is serving as kind of a DIY project for education. So I'm on there. You can book a FaceTime call with me. You can book an audio call. We can even go skydiving together or train some jiu-jitsu together. Got a lot of different things going on that site, and I'm so grateful to share it with you. So if you want to check it out, go to funt.com, and I'll see you there.